Hey guys, what's going on? Stormfist here, coming at you today with a brand new segment of my YouTube channel. Gonna be doing a Discord server Dungeons and Dragons game today. This campaign is gonna be known as Coyon's Rings, and with me today is going to be Freaky Friday and Punny Patch. So Friday, Shannon, go ahead and introduce yourselves as well as your the characters that you will be playing as, and we will get this campaign on the road. Friday, let's start with you.
All right.
They're also very giggly.
Shoot, dude, you got that intro down pat.
Right? All right. So I'm Friday. I'm going to play Shine Malatlie. We'll say Malatlie. She is a Lightling Cleric with a light domain. Haha, very funny. I'm not going to say much more. Shut up. I'm not going to say much more about her character because that's backstory that we get to find out as we play. All right.
So fancy.
Shannon, you get to go.
Let's go, Shannon. What you got for us?
Hey guys, my name's Shannon. I'm Punny, and I'm playing Chalose Taleme, and she is 3/4 elf and a quarter lamia, and she has a mysterious dark past, which is because I haven't completely written it out yet.
Yes, everybody's a Sasuke when they want to be.
I was going more for Raven, but
Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so we do have one other player with us today. Unfortunately, he was unable to join us at the allotted time that we specified. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mute and deafen him from the server right now. And at a later date, hopefully, if he's able to join us at that time, he will be joining us on our next adventure. So, getting right down into it. Friday,
what if
Shannon.
he pops back up later?
If he pops back in later, then he missed out.
He's going to go to bed before he comes back. Let's
Yes,
be real.
The boy has his bedtime. All right. Anyway, going right into it. Friday, Shannon, y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready as we're going to be.
All right, let's get into this. Let's crack this bad boy open, as other DMs would say. Alrighty, so the two of you, having received your mysterious letters, have arrived in the town of Swindleton. Swindleton is a very low income, but very homey town. The buildings are, not well made, not of stone and, giant towers as you would see in the capital. But it is quaint. Looking around, you see that there are inns, there are shops, there are taverns. But as y'all make your way through this town, y'all are specifically looking for a rustic tavern known as the Belching Ogre.
Which is such a name.
Which is such a name. Now, I will leave it up to you two, whether or not, through happenstance prior to arriving here at this town, whether y'all have met and are traveling together currently, or will be, meeting each other at the tavern.
I think we're going to be meeting each other at the tavern because I don't see a reason why we would have met beforehand.
Okay.
Given the differences in our backgrounds, no offense, Shannon.
No offense at all. You
those rich folk.
Yeah, let's be real. Yeah.
All right.
Not that I introduced that, but yes, she is a marchioness. Like.
Alrighty, so going in to this town, y'all, it does not take long to find the Belching Ogre. It is clearly signed with a swiveling sign overhead. Its head beams is a picture of an ogre's head belching loudly, a few bubbles just in front of its mouth, for cutesy animation. And you hear the loud roaring festivities of drinking and being merry. Going into this tavern, I need each of y'all to make perception rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
For anybody who's unfamiliar with how the roll system works with not actually using dice, we have a Discord created roll bot, which, holy shit, we have a Discord created roll bot that randomly generates numbers given to an inputted die amount. It's completely randomized. It's actually really reliable using instead of normal dice because not everybody has a set of dice. So Friday, what did you roll over here? Rolled an 18.
Yep.
And Shannon, you rolled a 21. Fantastic.
You're
all right.
I did.
So, for convenience sake, I am going to kind of DM hack that you two arrive in this bar relatively at the same time. Inside, this place is packed. This is obviously the tavern to be in this town of Schwivelton. The bar is lined with people drinking from pints. Behind the bar are barrels and barrels and barrels of alcohol and ale and cider and whatnot. Throughout the tavern there are bars, and it's just littered with people sitting down, drinking, eating, barmaids running in between the people to deliver orders. Shannon, you... Well, actually, both of you rolled pretty high. Both of you notice that in the back, the farther back on the left-hand side that y'all go, is actually becomes less and less populated until in the very, very back left corner of the tavern, there is a small iron door. In front of it is a what appears to be a half-giant, massive humanoid. He's got his arms folded, very bodyguard, private VIP entrance kind of deal. But y'all see that in the back. As y'all stand there looking around, a small gnome approaches you. And I haven't decided yet on whether or not I'm going to do voices. So for the time being, I'm not. Ha ha! Joke's on you, viewers. So, again, a small gnome approaches y'all. He is dressed, in comparison to everybody else in this tavern, he's actually dressed rather well. But he approaches the two of you, and he looks up, and he says, "Do you have the seals?" Joke's on you, viewers. I am doing voices.
Well, I'm going to assume this is our contact, and she's going to go ahead and pull out her letter, kind of gesture with it.
He takes the letter and he examines it. He actually folds it in a really weird way, and he holds his hand out to you, Shannon. Shannon, please forgive me. I have forgotten your character's name. I'm really bad at this game.
Chalose.
God. Say it one more time.
Chalose.
Chalose.
You need to change your name in the Discord to it.
Chalose.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
That would help. All right.
I'm sorry.
So, Chalose, the gnomish man hands out a pointy-fingered hand towards you as well, as if waiting for your letter.
I hand it over.
He looks at it, flips it from the front to the back and then to the front again, folds it in a very intricate way. This guy looks like he's doing origami. Until finally he holds each of your letters in each palm, and he speaks this very runic language that neither of you can identify. And the pieces of parchment begin to glow. Shine from your parchment, this yellow golden hue begins to erupt from the paper. And then from Chalose? Shannon.
Chalose.
Chalose.
This is gonna be a thing.
This is gonna be a thing. Chalose. I got it right here. Chalose. Alright. So, Chalose, yours actually begins to glow this, more like an aquamarine color. And again, very, very faint, but just enough of a hue to, to notice. And, as soon as these pieces of parchment, folded parchment, hold on, I'm just writing something down here. As soon as these pieces of parchment, folded origami begin to glow, starting from the bottom where the paper touches his hands, and then to the top, a corresponding colored flame begins to devour both of these pieces of parchment. And he seems to watch this happen in satisfaction, and he goes, yes, this will do just fine. Please, follow me. I don't know why a gnome would be talking in such a deep, robust, gruffy accent, but we're gonna roll with it. Alright. He turns his back to you and begins to walk to the left far corner of the tavern.
Well, guess that's where we're headed.
Yep. It appears that way.
It would appear that way. I am going to quickly unmute and undeafen Travis, just in case. Just so I can yell at him later.
Oh, you did that. I was wondering why he was deaf and mutant.
I did that. Okay.
Yeah, he said he was doing that.
So, the two of you begin to follow the gnome, and y'all kind of, bob and weave through your way through the crowds. It becomes easier and easier the farther y'all go in, until it is just you two, the gnome, and the half-giant guarding the door. And this half-giant is not happy to be in this building, because he's kind of arms folded, schlunched over, his head still touching the ceiling. He is not he is not happy to be in this situation right now. But he looks at the gnome, and then he looks at the two of you, and he steps off to the side, and as soon as he does, the door opens welcomingly. The gnome proceeds to walk through the doorway.
I'm going to follow.
Okay.
As will I.
I need each of you to make charisma saving throws.
Yes.
All right, well.
Let's see. What was my charisma? There it was.
All right, Friday.
Hey, hang on.
Little Miss Shine is rolling nat 20s over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't have any plus anything on.
You don't have any plus on charisma?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't. So you're just rolling a straight D20.
And hoping for the fucking
And
best.
praying to the dice gods themselves.
You know what? You guys are not helping. 3, 2.
All right.
Fuck.
So here's what's going to happen. As the two of you enter through this doorway, Friday, or rather, I should say, Shine. Shine immediately detects that as soon as you two walk in, the environment is just changed drastically. When I say this is a VIP room, in comparison to what you just came out of, this is like staying at the Ritz VIP.
Oh, so I'm
room.
used to this kind of shit.
No. There are chandeliers. Again, this roof, the ceiling, is taller than the ceiling of the room you just came in.
I'm not used to this, but I am a Marchioness.
Beautiful 20-foot ceilings, crystal chandeliers on the top. You see tablecloth tables stretching almost about as far as the eye can see down this room. And it's this room resembles a very long corridor. It's about 10, 15 feet wide, but it just seems to go on forever.
This is what I get for not taking it from the Duchess.
No. Friday, you recognize that this magic was a teleportation magic. That
Okay.
going through
Charisma do that.
going through this door frame, you recognize that this was a form of conjuration. So everything in this room is real. Chalose. Chalose, you...
Imagine trying to say a word as a snake, and that is what her name is. It's Chalose.
Anywho,
Oh my god.
He's still gonna fuck up.
Chalose, you have no idea what's going on. You are actually confused. So what's going to happen while you are confused is that any charisma checks that you try to perform, you have disadvantage.
Dang it. I already have disadvantage.
Do you really?
No, I don't. I was just saying because I don't have any modifiers for it.
Oh, yeah, you are rolling at disadvantage for any charisma check that you attempt to do or is made against you.
In here?
Yes, while in here.
I was gonna say, if this continues for the rest of the game, screw you.
No. This is just while you are currently... I have this written down somewhere. Here it is. You are currently in the Hall of the Pegasus.
Of the peg of what?
The Pegasus.
Okay.
So the gnome quickly escorts you down this hall, and as you are walking, an elf appears to walk along beside Shine and offers the two of you drinks. This drink is in very thin glasses, champagne glasses, and the liquid inside is this shimmering gold bubbling essence.
No, thank you. I'm fine right now. But thank you.
I just kind of shake my head.
All right. He bows graciously and proceeds to go about his other duties to the other
He
guests.
fucks right off, essentially.
There are other people in this hall, by the way. They're not gathered around and bunched together like in the tavern behind you. These are people of class. They are elegantly seated at their own tables. If they are at a bar, they are seated on stools. There's no standing crowd that you have to make your way through. So the gnome is leading you down, and you seem to walk for a good minute before y'all arrive at a table with a hooded figure. The hooded figure waves his hand to the gnome in a deep, raspy, an elderly voice. He says, "You may go, Jenkins."
Did you really?
I did.
Why?
Because Jenkins will always remain forever in my heart.
He was a bad guy.
No, all right. First off, well, he was.
Okay,
anyway.
Let's not bring up games that I wasn't in this game, please.
No. It's the Adventure Zone.
Oh.
Anybody watching this YouTube channel,
okay,
please,
No,
for the
that's
love
fair.
of God, go.
He's talking about Jenkins from the fucking Murder on the Rockport.
Go and
I'll buy that.
go and listen to the podcast, The Adventure Zone. It is absolutely phenomenal. A lot of the inspiration that I got for this campaign so far is actually from this podcast. 100% recommend it. If you got
Okay,
Spotify,
so
you can listen to it
100%
free.
keep an eye on Jenkins as he walks away.
Jenkins is just the name I assure everybody. DM promise.
To assure us makes me more suspicious.
Who has
Anyway,
an eye on Jenkins? Because I've got an eye on Jenkins.
America, fuck you.
Okay, all right. So
Anyway.
Jenkins has departed, and we are left alone with this older fellow.
That is correct. The hooded figure waves a hand, and in front of him, on the other side of the table, 2 more chairs are conjured. And he says, "Please, take a seat."
Well, thank you. And I suppose I'm going to take a seat.
Mm-hmm. This episode
Baby.
brought to you by Harris Teeter Coca-Cola.
Baby,
Yes.
it's conjured.
Conjured.
It's conjured.
Whatever.
It's conjured, it's an O.
Conjured. I'm the DM. It will be conjured if I say it is.
Okay, well, if you like being wrong.
I do. Well, nah. Anyway, the 2 of you sit. Flipping through my book real quick. There we go. Okay. He removes his hood, and y'all should make perception rolls.
Yay! Something I'm actually good at. I said that, and now I'm gonna be screwed.
Oh, man.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Hang on. I still gotta roll. I gotta double check. +4. Da-da-da. Oh, come on.
Come
Roll.
on, Shan. Save me from my
17.
bad roll.
17.
Because I
That's
rolled
fine.
a 9.
No, that's fine. So as this hooded figure removes his hood, y'all see that this is a very, very elderly looking elf. He is a very well groomed, a well groomed beard that reaches.
Elves don't get beards.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Elves have beards.
They don't.
Half-elves get beards.
I'm
Full elves
pretty
do not
sure
grow
elves get
facial
beards.
hair.
They can't grow facial hair.
All right, well, this is a half elf then.
Okay.
Spoil my fun. Anyway.
I'm sorry, I know my fantasy.
I'm a very sassy DM, YouTube. I apologize.
We're very sassy players.
Yes, they are very sassy players. So anyway, this
We also like to min-max.
this man seated before you with pointy ears and a very well groomed face beard that reaches down to his chest and a matching mustache to go with it. His hair.
Oh, now we're just piling on the hair. I see how it is.
His hair is swept back, very neatly groomed, and all the hair that is being shown that I am just piling on just to being petty and spiteful is very silvery white.
So he's a very old half elf.
He looks to the 2 of you with a very gentle smile. He says, "Thank you both for coming. I had sent out an invitation for one other, but I suppose that he has not yet arrived. Firstly, allow me to introduce myself once again. He says as the DM rolls through his info, I am Grendel Umbridge, and I work as a...
Umbridge?
Okay, listen, when he first sent me the letter, I thought the same damn thing.
I have no relation to that Hogwarts cow. He shudders a little bit at the thought. His hand kind of shoos away a Metasquito. I serve as a advisor, if you will, for an order that I believe that would like to employ your services for in the upcoming future. He waves his hand across the tabletop. Wow, doing voices is hard, Griffin. I'm sorry.
Griffin generally doesn't do rough, low voices like that very often, except for when he did the first character, Gundren Rocksteer.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it for long.
Look, I can tell you anything you want to know.
Probably why Gundren died.
So he waves his hand on, over this table, and soft blue runes begin to glow and appear in a clockwise manner until a circle is formed and complete. And over it begin to it's almost like a hologram. It's a astral projection, and this projection depicts 5 rings. And
Dun, dun, dun.
and
All right,
he explains
supersonic here.
and he explains to you long ago there lived a great wizard named Coyon. This Coyon devised through his great power and magics 5 rings that contained the magic essence of mythical beasts that no longer roam these lands because of his experimentation. These rings, in whichever hands they are used in the form of evil purposes. And he waves his hand, and one of the rings begin to glow in a faint green light. And as it does, the other 4 rings sort of dissipate, and in their place, a snake appears and kind of slithers and intertwines itself with the ring. And as it does, you see these small little figures begin to appear as well. And the snake rears its head and seems to breathe on these figures, and they begin to rot away. And as this happens, that ring appears as well as the snake, and another ring appears, and it is in the form of a Pegasus. And this happens with the other 4. These rings and depictions of mythical creatures appear, and it just shows annihilation of anything that in its path, and everything and everyone. There is a white one and for a Pegasus. There's a red one for a Phoenix. There's there's a yellow one for a Thunderbird, and there is a blue one for a Wendigo.
Ooh.
He continues to explain. Ever since these rings became lost into myth and legend, there became a time of peace and prosperity throughout the lands. However, rumors have begun to spread of a force who seeks out these rings once more, and so the Order of the Relics came to pass. And this Order of the Relics' sole purpose is to find these rings before they fall into corrupted hands and destroy them. He waves his hand again, and the projections dissipate into nothing until it is just a simple table. He looks at you, and this man is serious, but he is also, you can tell that he's really, hoping that y'all will assist him in this order. He explains to you that y'all will be compensated with money, and any item of magic or power that y'all find along your quest that aren't one of the rings, y'all can keep.
There's no way you guys are still here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
thank you again for listening to this YouTube channel. Again, I'm your DM, Stormfist. And with us, just joining in right now, is T-Stan the Man.
Whoa. Calm down, all right?
This is my less sassy but slightly more incompetent son.
Yeah,
Please note that he agreed with that.
Here's the thing, okay? I just had a freaking emotional breakdown with my dad, and he really wants to build a model car with me, so I'm gonna go do that.
Wow!
Okay.
Right now, it's like 11 o'clock.
Go build a model car with your daddy, okay?
I know.
You go do that.
Go.
That is so much more important.
Yeah, go do that.
You guys should probably just introduce me later. I'll be fine if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll work you in at a later
have
date.
fun. I'm sorry.
Bye, babe.
No, it's okay. Go have fun. I don't think he heard me.
It's fine.
Probably
Anyway,
You sound a little choked up.
all right, guys. He has. Whoops. Hold on. Grendel has made his case and pleaded with y'all to join this order. What say you?
Whew.
I'll do it.
That's a hero.
Well, she's going to shrug. She's like, I have nothing else to do for the next 100 or so years. Why not?
He absolutely beams at the two of you, and he says, thank you. You won't regret this decision. He snaps his fingers, and almost as if summoned, Jenkins is abruptly beside Shine.
Eyes on him.
He just appeared. And yes, my lord.
Yeah, I'm definitely got an eye on you, buddy.
Grendel gestures a hand to the two of you. He says, show these fine ladies to their room and equip them with what they need. Jenkins bows very lowly and steps off to the side to allow the two of you to get up. When
You totally
You cut out.
did I?
cut out.
YouTube, there are going to be times where I have to repeat myself because apparently on Discord, I suck.
Don't worry, we're getting you a new mic.
Yep.
And
And cookies.
cookies. I'm getting cookies, guys.
My delicious cookies
All right.
because bitch can cook.
So, Grendel orders Jenkins to accommodate you with rooms and equipment. He doesn't really specify,
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that lack of specification here.
but Jenkins nods and bows to Grendel. What was your name again,
Umbridge.
Shannon? Chalose?
Umbridge.
Chalose?
Yeah, it's Chalose, yeah.
Chalose. Anyway.
Mother,
Anyway.
you're
so
lucky I love you.
So the two of them get up, and they follow Jenkins down the hall. And after a while, these tables begin to disappear, as well as the bars. And then they just become doors. Doors on the left and to the right, spaced out evenly between the one behind them.
That's not weird or anything.
And he continues to go down this hall until he arrives at a specific door, and it actually has the two of yours names on the plaque on the front of it. A gold plaque, both of your names written in elegant script. He takes a long-nailed finger and he presses it to the door handle, and you hear a unlocking mechanical sound as this door unlocks and slowly opens itself. And I need both of you to make perception checks.
I'm sorry, are we supposed to be coming to trust him? Because I'm just not trusting him more and more.
He's making it worse.
He really is.
Look, y'all are pre-biased to the name Jenkins.
21, bitch. Oh.
Okay. Fire, did you roll a 10?
Is cussing on the stream okay or no? Is cussing on the stream okay or no?
Oh, I'm not streaming. I'm recording.
Oh. Or on the recording.
Yeah,
Is it okay?
it's fine. Yeah, I got a mature content advisory on all my stations.
Yeah,
Oh,
thankfully
fuck
you
yeah.
rolled better because I did not.
What did you get?
I got a fucking 10.
Okay.
I got a 21.
Y'all walk into this room, and it is an elegant bedroom. Two massive beds on either side of the room. Also in there is a small, elegantly furnished dining room, as well as a kitchen.
That's lovely. Are there windows?
Yes, there are. On the far end of the room, there's a large window, nearly taking up the entire wall, actually, and it does give the viewing to the street, but it doesn't really make sense because on the outside, y'all don't remember windows like these.
That's fine. How close to the beds are those windows?
I'd say about 25, 30 feet.
How big are these beds?
Think king-sized. This room is massive.
That'll take some work. That bed is going by that window.
Anyway.
What?
It'll make sense. I'm sorry.
Friday.
No, I mean...
It's not Jenkins! It is
No.
Jenkins, but it's not Jenkins.
No, she's a lightling.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't like enclosed spaces. She doesn't like dark areas.
Upstairs, or you see off on the right-hand side, there is a staircase. Jenkins bows to the two of you, and he says, "Your equipter will be here shortly." He bows deeply and walks backwards, and the door closes behind him.
Well,
Or
I
in front
guess
of him,
we're
I should say.
roommates now.
Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna fit Travis in here.
Yeah, he needs his own room, clearly.
He's gonna get it. Anyway, y'all are free to look around the room, role play.
Sorry about that. My computer fucked.
It's okay. Y'all are free to walk around the room, interact with one another. Y'all can move furniture or whatever you want.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing she does is first thing she does is, I guess we're roommates. I gives her a smile and then proceeds to immediately start shoving that bed across the room.
Okay, I need you to make a strength check.
That's fine.
Is it?
That's lovely. It's gonna take her some time.
You really, really, really try to push this bed, but it doesn't move.
The face I'm making right now is probably the face that she's making right now. She does not look very happy about this.
Trying to move this bed, you can actually tell that the bed is actually bolted to the floor.
No, this is gonna be a problem.
Or you can just pull up your big girl pantaloons.
No, that's not gonna work.
No, can't do that.
No, sorry. She's not gonna be happy about this. Okay, that's
Alright, so...
not fine, but we'll deal.
Alright, and then Chalose.
You've just watched your roommate try to
Chalose?
shove a bed across the room just to realize it was bolted to the floor and fall to the ground and start, like, morosely staring at it. What do you do?
I go over and settle on my bed.
It's like, haha, I ain't got a problem with my bed, bitch.
Yeah, right?
Well, I don't know you yet, and
Good point.
Okay, so...
I mean, seriously, we can do other things to get you light.
It's
so
more the enclosure, too.
This isn't a tightly... This isn't a small room, Friday. If claustrophobia is kind of your thing...
That's not. It's literally, she doesn't like enclosed spaces.
Oh, man. You're really going to have fun in this next part.
I know.
A little while later, there is a knock on the door.
Okay.
There's
I
another
get
knock.
up and go over to go check.
Okay.
I was like, are you going to grab that or am I going to grab that?
I go over to check, and I am fingering a dagger that nobody can see.
Okay. You open the door, and Jenkins is there. And Jenkins is holding up... Sorry, YouTube. I like popcorn.
Trust me, we know.
It's a good thing you have that dagger. It was Jenkins.
Jenkins is standing there, and he is holding up a silver platter. And on this platter is a small folded up piece of parchment, as well as a small bag of gold.
What?
I just kind of stare at him, waiting for an explanation.
And he tells you further instructions from Lord Graldel.
I'm going to go join her in staring at Jenkins in this paper.
I nod, I take the paper, and glance at the gold, and then glance at Jenkins.
Payment.
I take that as well.
He tucks the platter underneath his arms, he bows, and he walks away.
And I happily shut the door again.
Alrighty.
And by that, I mean she still has a blank look on her face.
On this piece of paper, Grondel has written to you. And written on this paper, it says that he has received a rumor that perhaps fate has worked its way with y'all, that a ring, one of Coyon's rings, might have been spotted or rumored to be nearby. With on the parchment as well is a detailed map of the area, and it tells you that just a few miles outside of Swivelton, there is a cave that the ring is rumored to be in.
I'm going to give her a look like,
The note also explains that the sack of gold has 50 gold pieces in it, and it is the payment in advance for this job. And when the job is complete, whether the ring is there or not, the finished payment will be paid to you.
Is Jenkins still standing there?
No,
No, he's
Jenkins
not.
walked
He's
away.
gone.
The door's closed.
All right, door's closed. Okay. All right. I don't know you, and you don't know me, But we can both agree this is a little suspicious, correct?
Mm.
You're a ball of sunshine, and I love you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we doing, folks?
Payments. And if
Do you
these are,
know? Okay, go ahead.
and if these rings are as dangerous as he says, it's at least worth checking out.
This is true.
But
But it smells a lot like a trap. None of this smells right.
It's all a trap. This is what I get for role playing with women.
honestly,
it just seems terribly. It seems terribly convenient. Is my concern, and I've learned that convenience is not always fortuitous.
No. But if we sit and do nothing, someone else will go looking for it, and someone else will likely get killed.
Ball of sunshine. Anyhow, I suppose we should go.
Yes.
What is your name? I can't keep calling you Sunshine. I mean, I could, but that would be very rude.
That's rude.
Rude! Sorry. That was
Wrong
totally my
verse.
character, by the way.
Wrong verse. Rinse repeat.
Alti, go back.
Chalose.
That is a lovely name. I am Shine.
Like sunshine.
It's,
Not quite.
and she looks at you up and down. Accurate.
Considering the glow, I'd hope so.
I imagine a lot of hair flipping on Shine's part through this whole
no.
interaction.
By the
No.
way, Chalose has not once brought down her hood, by the way.
I was going to say, what does she look like?
Not for you to know.
It's actually really hard to tell. All you can see really is some gold flecks in her eyes, and that's really it. The rest of her is really dark.
Yep.
Boy, this adventure gets more and more fun as we go.
Alrighty, so
Y'all, is that a family name?
y'all have accepted the quest. Dun 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 dun. All right, so
You're not going to make the sound effects the whole time, are you?
Probably.
Can't you just go to YouTube and get the sound effects?
What?
No, he's
what-
too
what-
lazy for that
What fun
shit.
would that be?
But they're better.
But I'm better.
Oh,
No, you're not.
Wow. Anyway. All right. So, y'all have accepted this quest and y'all make your way actually Shannon,
Yes.
open the door.
I want to roll a perception check first.
You may. You absolutely may.
Please save us from my horrible perception checks.
Okay, come on. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. 12.
That's probably the prettiest door you've ever seen.
Yeah, but what do I smell, bitch?
You notice that Shine smells really nice.
Shine smells like rainbows and warmth.
And apparently is overpoweringly overpoweringly smelly in that aspect.
Wow, she just
Wow.
called you smelly.
Wow.
Rude!
Chalose goes over and wait, why do I have to open the door? Are we leaving immediately?
Yes.
When did we agree on that?
It was in the letter.
It's been like 2 seconds and we haven't rested yet. We just got into town. Are you serious?
Yes.
You
the,
suck.
the letter says to go. It's like,
Okay.
this has got to be taken care of
why
now.
I
Open the
say
door.
suspicious.
I go and I open the door.
It is the doorway to the outside. Not to the hall, but the outside of town. Like, to the tavern.
Yeah, Sunshine is just gonna have this weird look on her face and just be like, all right, this is what we're doing, I guess.
Sean, you recognize that this is the same form of teleportation magic as before.
She's going to heave a sigh and straighten her shoulders and step past Chalose and out. Well, we might as well get a move on if we're going to do this. Let's see what death trap awaits us.
Could be fun.
I find that death traps are rarely fun.
Alrighty.
They are when you survive.
And here is where we're going to stop.
What?
Yep.
We've been
We don't
playing
have-
for half an hour.
We've been playing for a whole hour.
We
And
don't
I-
have Travis.
And
either.
I would rather y'all have Travis.
Aw, boo.
I know. No experience points gained for this. Y'all didn't really do anything. I know that's why y'all are upset. However, y'all do add the money to your inventory.
How much each?
20 each.
20 each? Wasn't there 50?
Was it there? 25 each. Excuse me.
I'm just saying, don't jip a girl out in her coin.
Anyway, that's the first episode of this online D&D segment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. We are going to be trying to do this every Saturday, and I will be doing my best
Sunday,
excuse me. Every Sunday, and I will be doing my best to edit all videos and have them posted either that Sunday. Wow. That Sunday night or that Monday morning. So, again, thank you so much for watching us, and stay tuned for the next one. Goodbye.